for spending time with me today. So I went on a girls trip to Arizona for my 29th birthday. I went on a girls trip with a couple of my good besties, and I vlogged and recorded and all this good stuff, but I did not speak once. Like I was watching the videos back and I was like, I did not like check in or say, hey, this is what we're doing. Like, not once. Like, please forgive me, I'm still getting used to this whole vlogging thing. So I'm like, okay, maybe I can just like recap it and as I go, now that I'm home. And it's almost kind of like I'm watching it with you. But yeah, I'm sorry in advance because I'm just not a great host and not a great vlog host. We stayed at this wellness resort. It was called Civana. It is located in Carefree, Arizona. I didn't even know that Carefree was a place in Arizona. I thought that was so cute and so cool. My favorite part was that they have an array of different classes that you can take every day. Anything from meditation, sound bowl, gentle yoga, so many classes that you can choose from. It's even a little bit overwhelming. Like when I was choosing the classes that I wanted us to take, I like had to come back to it a few times because there are so many options, and they can go anywhere from like a class of like 15 minutes to like an hour and a half. Like it just depends on what you want to do. We arrived, we got this cute little itinerary, which you will also see in the video, and it just breaks down all of the things that you have booked and planned prior to. So you ideally would want to book everything before you go, like before your stay, so that everything is like set up for you. So I wanted to do at least 2 classes a day while we were there. We stayed for 3 nights. We ended up doing 1 class the day that we arrived, just because we were still getting settled in, and it was literally the day that we landed. And then we did 2 classes every other day, and then we got a massage. So I'm gonna cut to like before we get there. Here's the intro. Say hi.
Okay, do that again. It's ugly. See, this is why.
Oh my God.
This is. I look like a weirdo. I know I did. I felt
You
weird.
didn't.
This is why I don't do this stuff.
Oh my God.
I'll never get content out.
You are being ridiculous. Okay, are you ready?
Not really, but if I have to be. Bros do.
Sorry, just say hi. It's not that serious. Just say hi.
Like now.
Yes.
Now I'm weird.
This is about to be a disaster of a trip.
To look at the menu again for the restaurant tonight. I don't even know which one it is.
I can't. Oh, now my camera's still recording. Say hello. Say hello. Hi. Bria, say hello. So as you can see, we rented a car. It's definitely not necessary. You can definitely Uber, but I'm very, very, very happy that we did rent a car because one, we did dinners. Every night we did dinners outside of the resort because we wanted to like explore Scottsdale and Phoenix and stuff. But not only that, this resort is literally in the middle of the desert, like literally. So getting an Uber either took long or just like, it was just super pitch black because it's literally the desert. So I was very happy that we did do the rental, but it's definitely not necessary. Ubers are just fine. So first, when we got there, when we landed, I wanted to try this place that was super popular. It's called Sugar Jam for brunch. And it's a Black-owned kind of Southern style restaurant. And when I tell you, I've seen it on TikTok a couple times and I was like, okay, like we can try that. It did not disappoint. It was so good. that we ended up going back, but it was delicious. Like, oh my god, the service, like our waitress and the people that were working, like we were like, oh no, we want to live here. Like, why is everyone so freaking nice? 10 out of 10. The food, the service, everything, 10 out of 10.
Oh, this shit is fire.
Oh my god, this is good.
We gotta run this back and do like the other. Y'all fix it? Look, we're ready. Me too. Oh, I got eggs too.
You're such a nerd.
That's how I felt this morning. That's good.
Ooh.
Fish. Bussin'.
The gravy? Whatever this sauce is.
Nothing brings me more joy than a good trip and good food.
Yes.
Y'all niggas know?
Yes.
Is it a drink? Because you didn't
It's
eat.
because of the drink.
I feel the same way. Oh my gosh.
I was about to be her the whole time.
Did you look like SpongeBob? We have to go.
I need water on my
Oh, you're gonna make me laugh so hard tonight. Well, I'm gonna get you drunk.
Yeah, and I ain't been drunk in a minute.
I feel like everybody needs it.
Yeah, we all do. We do.
Oh, I don't know why that's the vibe that I'm picking up on right
Yeah,
now.
me too.
But it's given everybody can use
We
it.
need to release.
Yeah. You don't be on the fucking rafters.
We need an Uber. What do you need to take?
No, we're not driving. No, that's not even an option. Not even an option.
We're responsible.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's given on the mic. In the club.
Yeah, don't talk there.
You know she is.
Kim behind the DJ booth. We got the perfect table for this
She
shit.
do have the
We
perfect
got the
table.
perfect table for the shenanigans.
Oh, that looks so good.
That is a scrambled. That is a fluffy.
Can you just cut me a piece of your French toast?
I can smell it.
I'm a French toast hoe. I'm gonna make a French toast.
Not a French toast.
I love
Oh.
the French toast.
The best. Their like bags are. Look at this one.
I think we need one. Which one do you think we need? Pop the champagne?
What?
We're having a picnic on Monday.
What? When did we decide that?
We just for Juneteenth. We didn't say we have a picnic. She want me to be crazy so bad.
So y'all didn't want to invite me to the Juneteenth picnic.
You are coming.
Where in Jersey?
Oh, no.
Am I?
Never mind.
Okay.
You're coming for your birthday. That's a
In
different
Jersey?
time.
Tell me where to be.
My mother
Look at
already
this
sent me
candle.
all the lists.
Now this is a
You want
candle.
that?
Am I right?
Do you want it?
Smell this.
There's all these like block parties where you can shop and like. What did you just say?
She's just being funny.
Smell that.
Let me see.
This
That's what
shit.
smell. Julie said smell it.
No, Julicia,
She's
you
gonna
would
die.
love this.
Please
She-
smell it.
What I don't like
No, I'm
cherry.
saying I feel like we just had this
Cherry. That don't
conversation.
even smell like cherry.
It smells like cake.
It smells like deodorant.
We
That
said,
smells like
no, we said we
deodorant.
love to smell like cake.
That smells like
smell like
Dove powder. I don't like it.
She love the cake smell.
I do. I really do. A pound cake.
Yeah,
This
your friends
smells good.
know you very well.
You guys do know me.
We're not getting any bags of
Her
candles.
friends know her so well.
What?
That candle smell like straight
Bakery.
She's like, oh my god, this
Smell
smells
this.
so good.
I mean, I like it too.
I know you will.
She said, I love to smell like
That
She said, I
vibe.
love to smell like cake.
Now that's a
We just had a
candle.
whole conversation about you smelling like cake just now. Literally.
You guys.
Who said she
Realize you
just
outside
smells
for now.
like cake?
You want this? Are you gonna get it to home? How you
It's
gonna
gonna break.
We'll come back here.
I want the bag.
Get it.
Pop the champagne. I say get it if we come back.
Yeah.
We've already cleaned up house.
Who's eating all of this?
We
are.
When y'all gonna eat this?
I don't know.
We got 6 cookies. We have 3
Three red
cupcakes.
velvets.
Oh, I like.
We have.
Oh yeah, we can travel with that.
Maybe you can wrap it in bubble wrap.
have wrapping stuff right What?
I said we wait. We'll come back.
We could always come back. We have a car.
Yeah.
Why
We get one little rental.
No, but why
We have a car.
Why are we acting like it's
Thank you. What's your name?
Nina?
Thanks,
Follow
Nina.
Instagram.
Yeah.
She follows all of us on Instagram.
You
You
just
follow her back.
I'm about to call her back.
Okay,
Come on,
Nina
guys.
girl.
Let's go.
It was such a pleasure to meet you, Nina.
Nice to
Thank
meet you
you.
guys.
Bye, Nina.
Oh, so that someone else can know. Oh, yeah, but you sit in the back. You know anyway.
Really? I'm gonna play some shit you know the words to.
Okay. I mean, hey, I'm all here for learning
love
the
a
new
little Kim
stuff.
Faith. I know that's.
I
that.
love
I know.
what? Lil Kim hardcore? What?
You used to be scared of the dick.
But now?
I used to be scared of it.
But
Now I throw lips to the shit.
Oh, wow.
Handle it like a real bitch.
Like a real one.
Heather Hunter, Janet Jackson.
Poetry.
Take it in the
Yo,
butt.
yes.
Yes. What?
Okay.
I got
what?
land
Land in
in
the-
Switzerland.
Wow, poetry.
Even got sands in the Maryland.
Get the fuck out of here.
Bahamas in the spring.
Really? Oh, wow.
Baby, it's a big mama
No
thing.
way.
That's facts. That's
Can't
facts.
tell by the diamonds in my ring.
So the girls ended up going to Target because a lot of my coworkers live in Arizona, and when I told them that I was going to be traveling out there, they're like, "Oh, let us take you to breakfast or brunch or lunch or whatever." So I had to meet up with them for like a quick bite, and while I was doing that, the girls went to Target, just grabbed a few things, and then we headed off to the resort.
Which one are you feeling?
I didn't know you were bringing more than one. I only know that much.
I brought some.
You have this cute light too? It's my favorite.
Can I have some of this fruit?
Right now, Josie?
Can you break it open?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
It's your world.
We can Instacart more fruit.
Oh, cute bikes. Look at the bikes.
Oh, they're
cute. Black people. Where? They're right in front of us.
All right.
So this is a terrace. This is breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This goes from 7 a.m. to 10. Dinner is from 5 to 10. Okay. Now left-hand side, that's terrace bar. That goes from 4 to 10. And then from 4 to 5:30, they have something called happiness hour. So great cocktails and great non-alcoholic cocktails. Okay.
Aww,
Happiness out. We should.
that's nice.
I need all the hours.
Give me all the happiness.
Give me all of the happiness, every last ounce of it.
All the way at the bottom, where that building shaped like an L, that's the spot.
All right, that's where we'll be.
Now, if you go down the bottom, make a immediate right turn, that seed, all the specialty coffees, juices, smoothies,
Yes.
that goes from 6 a.m. until 4. So this at 4 o'clock, they're done.
Okay.
So that's important, because the only place to get food and beverage between 4 and 5 is the bar.
Okay.
Okay? Now we're going to come up on the pool. And the pool goes from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. And all the way in the back, you can see they have towels and sunscreen. You never need to bring that with you, okay? And there's hot tubs in that. We have robes for everybody in the room. Okay? And there's a pool server from 11 until 4. So they'll bring food and beverage right to the spot.
Okay.
So look, right between the two buildings at about 7:30, that's where the sun goes down. And then about 8 o'clock, about a quarter of the way up to the horizon, you'll be able to see a really bright star. That's going to be Venus. So if you see me about 8 o'clock, I'll show you that.
Okay.
Okay? This is a little retail area in the foyer to the spa, okay? So this goes from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. So if you want to get a little Civana swag to bring home, you can definitely do that. All right? And then I want to show you something around the corner too. Because besides the fitness center, we have water stations throughout the property. Because we're going to give everybody a Civana water bottle. Okay? This is going to be the closest water station to your room. Okay? So you just take your cup, put it right there, step on the lever, and you got really nice water. Okay? So let's go down. Okay. Now, I'm going to
Sorry. Okay. Oh. Wow, come on, Space. Damn.
Come on. Cartwheel.
Now you've seen us arrive and all that good stuff, but let's get into the first class. So the first class that we took, it was called the Floating Sound Healing class, and I'm gonna say I was going to say it's one of my favorites, but there was literally not one class that I didn't like, so I'm not even gonna say that. But that one was so, it was just one, it was like the perfect class to kind of like intro the trip. But not only that, I just had never done that before, so it was really cool to just experience just in general. And I'll read you the description of what the class entails, or like what it's about. It says, like fuzzy slippers for your soul, cocoon yourself in a nest of tactile and auditory nourishment. The mesmerizing sounds of crystal alchemy bowls usher you into a state of serenity as you gently rock inside of a cozy aerial hammock, our top pick for those who think that they can't meditate. When I tell you, I got in that hammock and it was over. Like, she started playing the sound bowls and I was done for, gone. Like, I feel like I was kind of like in this very peaceful trance for a good 5 minutes, and then after that I was out of here. Like, I just felt really safe. I don't know. Yeah, it just made me feel very at ease and at peace, and just safe, like kind of just within this little hammock that I'm in. It was just really, really nice. I really enjoyed that. And like I said, it was like a perfect intro. And then because we had just flown that day, it was like perfect because I got like a little cute nap in. Towels, thank you. That's out there on the bookshelf. That will help your head and neck. Go ahead and choose the here. Sorry? Oh, you're so sweet. Alright, I'll take a towel. And you first follow that and turn it back. After that class, we stopped by one of their restaurants on the resort. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's called Terra's. And we just grabbed like a quick little, I think it was like happy hour, so we grabbed like a quick cocktail. And what's nice about that resort is that all of their foods, drinks, all of that stuff is very clean, very fresh. Everything just tasted super, super, super fresh, like down to the drinks. Like, even while drinking it, it was like refreshing. It did, you know when you have a drink and you're like, oh, I'm about to be fucked up. Like, no, that was not the case at all. They weren't too sugary. They were just delicious and refreshing. So we stopped and grabbed a cocktail and headed back to our rooms to get ready for the evening.
Cucumber martinis here, and then that's the Lady Paloma.
Thank
Lovely.
you.
Yeah.
How is it, Bria?
Very refreshing.
Yeah.
Very refreshing.
Yeah, both these two cocktails very refreshing.
Yeah. The purpose of this trip was to recharge, reset, and kind of just relax. I was like, oh, I need just one ghetto night. Like, I just need one turn up night. I wanted to get it off and out of the way in the beginning of the trip because I knew that we were not going to want to in the middle or towards the end. So I was like, let's just get this out. I knew we would be tired, but let's just get this out. So we decided to go to a club in Scottsdale. It's called 1111, and girl, we had a time. Actually, let me stop lying. We had dinner first. We had dinner at this restaurant called Cala in Scottsdale, and then we went to Club 1111. That was like maybe 5 maybe 6 minutes away from the restaurant. Food 10 out of 10, service 10 out of 10. And while we were actually there, this other guest that was at the restaurant with her friend was like, oh my god, I love you guys are so cute, I'm so happy that you are enjoying your youth and you're doing this girls trip, blah blah blah. A round of shots on me, and I thought that was so sweet. So that kind of like kicked us into high gear before we went to the club, and we just had us a time at the club, honey. The music was good. It was like R&B night. It was a Thursday night, but it was R&B night, and the music was super good. We got 2 bottles. Music was great. DJ was great. Vibe was great. Everyone was super sweet, super friendly. Like, we had a great time.
I wanted to do that, but I didn't want to.
Working as hard as me.
Now, day two was perfect because we had massages lined up for the very next morning, which I strategically planned because I was like, I know that we're gonna be like, we got home maybe at like 4 in the morning. I can't remember really, but I knew that we would need some TLC after all of the shenanigans. So we had morning massages booked. We'd all had different ones booked, but I got the sound bowl bath Swedish massage, and that basically just meant that she was giving me a Swedish massage, but she was doing the sound bowls all around me. She also put them on my body. It was spectacular. Like, I'm very much a massage girl. Like, I love massages, but I've never gotten one like that, and that was like 10 out of 10. And if I had more time, I would have gotten another one. And then they gave us a little tour of the spa area, and gorgeous, beautiful. We ended up spending some time there as well, but you gonna see.
So cute. You know, real town.
Thank you. Hey, cutie. How you doing? Sorry. Hi. Good. Oh, you're so pretty. You're welcome. Thank you. We have 2 11:30s. She said to the left. Jalicia.
Jalicia. I'm Janelle. Nice to meet you. Are you ready for your massage? I am. Do you need to use the restroom before we start?
No.
No? Okay. And your massage therapist should be right back.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
Thank you.
I'll come here. Yeah, this is a good shot to take. Yeah. Wow, Kim.
So I actually didn't record this class, but we did take a class called Habit of Happiness, and I'll read the description. It says, in this interactive and transformative workshop, you'll explore how you can hardwire your brain for happiness through meditation, journaling, and positive psychology. And we got this little booklet during the class for us to take notes, and it just has different things. So for example, it has like like this. Things or like baselines for like happy people. Happy people are grateful. Happy people practice mindfulness and meditation. Happy people spend time outdoors, and the list goes on. But basically, it was just kind of like an open discussion where we focus on what habits of happiness look like, and that was really nice because one, it was just kind of like an open forum, but it allowed us to really dive deep into just small things that we can do during our everyday lives that will implement and emphasize on the habit of happiness. That was the afternoon of day 2, and then we went to dinner at this restaurant called Maple and Ash, which you will see now. Okay, now it's day 3, it's Saturday, and we have hot air balloon. This was like probably one of my highlights of this trip. This was really early morning. We had to be there at 4:30, but it was so nice. Like, again, like I don't know what I was expecting, but it was just so beautiful. We were at the point where we just got as high as we could go, and we were just kind of like floating. It was once so quiet because it was so early in the morning, and then we're kind of like in the middle of the air, in the middle of nowhere. But I was so filled with gratitude while being up there. I don't know if it was just kind of like the silence or just being up there with my girls or what, but I was just like, oh my God, like I'm just so blessed. Literally watched the sunrise. We got to see like all of, you know, this just beautiful scenery, and it just like makes me feel like, wow, like God really put his foot in making this earth. Like why is this so beautiful right now? The company that we booked it through, they were awesome. Like as soon as we got down, might I add, like the landing is rough. Like I didn't know, again, like I said, I didn't know what to expect, but that landing was like, whoo, okay. But it was great, it was fine, we were safe, everything was perfect. When we got down, they had like tables set up. We had like a very light breakfast with like fruit and quiche and like a small cake, and they had a bunch of other stuff, croissants, and then they had champagne going around and some orange juice for mimosas, and we kind of just chilled and hung out, took pictures, talked. It was so nice. And then by the time we were done, like it was still so early in the day, so it was like perfect because we got to do whatever else that we wanted.
want champagne?
Yes.
One.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Pass those on down.
I would toast to a great experience.
And to anyone that would check our location right now would be like, what the fuck are they doing?
Right. It would be like, Moni, what you at?
Crumble cake here.
It's good.
Blueberry.
It's so fluffy.
Yes. I had a couple.
Yeah, it's a little sludgy.
That's okay. We like that.
Yeah, it's nice and moist, that's for sure.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Their cake be so good.
So good.
Take her right there. All right, guys, I got your flight certificates here. You've all officially graduated from the College of Hot Air Knowledge. You're officially full of it, hot air.
to Sugar Jam because that place was just too good not to go twice. So then we got back and we had gentle yoga, and that's exactly what it sounds like. It was just vibes. Like, we were able to do very soft movements. It was just very, literally, I can't explain it. It can't be explained better outside of gentle yoga. And it was so nice. It was about an hour. I think it was like 45 minutes to an hour. And we just stretched and relaxed and took deep breaths. It was beautiful. You'll see.
We're just going to move from here. So inhale, the arms come overhead. And then exhale, float the right hand down. Let that right. So the left hand is like a kickstand. The right hand can apply a little bit of leverage. Expand from the heart, arms overhead. Let the left arm down. Start with the right arm more vertical. So feel that support of Mother Earth. Settle in and surrender. This is Shavasana.
After gentle yoga, the same instructor that actually taught the yoga, they have every day, I can't think of the name, it's something gratitude, but it's basically you just kind of like sit in the grass and you take deep breaths and you just have kind of like, you're in a state of gratitude, and he's like, you know, it's guided almost, and I'll show a clip of that as well. But that was so nice because it was just kind of like a nice little reset. We all ended up kind of crying a little bit because it's like, wow, we are just so grateful to be here and to be here with one another, and we get to experience this life together. It was beautiful.
We'll start with 3 collective cleansing breaths. So nice and easy, just exhale the breath. And then you'll inhale through the nose for 1, 2, 3. Open the mouth gently. Sigh it out. You'll just allow certain things to show up in your mind. But you're searching for things that you have gratitude for. It could be a person, it could be an event, it could be a feeling that you noticed at some point today. And as that shows up for you, however it does, take a moment, a few moments.
Like, can I take a photo?
Yeah, of course.
I see you like propping, but like, your prop. If you have any photos or cameras that you want me to use, just let me know. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I did it. Did you guys meet in college?
All over,
Yeah.
like
High school.
junior high school, after college.
Yeah.
Right after, literally
Yeah.
right after
Yeah.
college.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
That's wild. That is wild. Oh my god.
Do you want it vertical or horizontal?
Thanks for asking.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
My daughter always gets on me.
Thank her for it.
Did you come by yourself?
I did.
Where are you from?
That's so nice.
St. Louis.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Maybe she's closer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a couple. So.
Okay. So after hot air balloon, after sugar jam, we come back, we chill, we hang out by the pool, we tan, we ate, we had a little light lunch by the pool. It was just kind of like a do nothing time. So the last class of the trip was called the intention burning ceremony. This 3-phase experience will invite you to release, cultivate, and invoke using sacred fire, contemplation, writing, and ceremony. Create the space for the highest and best version of you. And I thought that was perfect for us to do as the last class on the last day, just because it's like, just release it all, like let go of whatever, and kind of take in not only the weekend, but you know how far we've come. We talked about letting things go, and like, you know how holding on and harboring things are essentially unhealthy and they just don't serve you, and it's important to say, you know, I let go this and I invite this. So we had to write on a piece of paper what we were deciding to let go of, and we rolled it up and we burned it and kind of submerged it into this water, and you'll see that in a second. Everyone was just kind of like taking it all in, but not only that, but also allowing themselves to release whatever wasn't serving them anymore. And then after that, we wrote down what we invite in and that we got to take with us. It was just nice to see everyone kind of like open up and release in that way.
Intention is super powerful. Like, why did you come here to Civana? What was your intention for that? We're going to kind of explore that a little bit, but you can just mentally answer that for yourself. When you put intention behind experiences, it shapes the reality. It shapes what you receive from it. So we don't just kind of flow through life and, you know, haphazardly go. You can actually be the pilot, the driver in your life, and create some pretty magical stuff when you choose to pay attention to what you want out of life. You can kind of create your reality. So this is the seat of intuition, of knowing, of seeing without the eye. And then bring your hands to heart center. Heart center, a place of love, compassion, empathy, joy. And not only love for others, but especially love for yourself. So we're gonna write, what are you ready to let go of? And maybe it's emotion, and let me just put something specific about emotion. You can't just get rid of emotion. You have to feel it. You have to process it. You can't resist it. So if you're ready to let go of emotion, get ready to cry. Get ready to scream. Get ready to whatever you need to do, you have to feel the feelings. So if there's something that you haven't fully let yourself feel, and maybe you're not ready to do it today, and that's totally fine, but know that that's not just something that you can tuck under the rug and be like, I'm letting go of that. No, you have to feel it, you have to experience it, it's uncomfortable, but it's a part of the growing process. So you find your balance position, whatever that is, you can be sitting, and I put a cushion there if you need it. I'm gonna light it for you. And then you're really gonna be present with this fire. You're gonna watch it. You're gonna be there with it. Fascinated by it. It doesn't have to burn very much. It's symbolic. Don't burn your fingers. When you're ready, you offer the flame to the water, because water is rebirth, renewal, change, whole new version, energy transforming into something else. If you want me to stand, just come. Okay.
So that basically sums up our girls trip to Arizona, and we all were like, yeah, I'm moving here, I'm coming back here, I'm trying to do this again. Like, it was such a nice time. A few things about the resort that I didn't mention earlier: they do give you, oh, let me show you, I have it still, this beautiful water bottle, and it's one of those water bottles that keeps your water cold, and they have like stations all throughout the resort, and you can just kind of fill it up. They also have free bikes that you can just take and ride around. They have free parking, so if you do rent a car, you can park for free. And it wasn't too big and it wasn't too small. That was like my favorite part, because it wasn't like I'm on this grand resort. Like, we were seeing a lot of the same people, and we ended up like making friends and stuff. And it's also that type of vibe, again, because everyone's there to relax. Like, people were walking around in their robes and like chilling by the pool. It was just really cool. I would definitely go back. I had zero complaints. Like, again, everything from the service, the food, the drinks, the classes, the vibe, the environment, everything was like 10 out of 10. Thanks for watching my 29th birthday vlog. Till next time.